What's going down? Basically, my band's channel Thor's Last Show. I'm back. It's another McFarlane Toys Spawn universe. We're finally finishing Wave 2. I think this is the last figure we need in Wave 2. Let me backtrack. We had She-Spawn, check. Soul Crusher, check. Cygor, check. This dude, now check. I think that's it. Haunt was 3. Haunt was 3. I think that's it. There was a second Raven Spawn, but I already got a Raven Spawn, so I don't need Little Hook Raven Spawn, which I've actually never seen. But Dark Redeemer, I've seen a bunch, and they were on clearance for about $7 at Target not that long ago, like really not that long ago, and I was like, you know what, at $7, I'll pull the trigger, because they called the Dark Redeemer, but in the comic books, he's called the Cursed, and he's being tricked by, I don't think they're angels. So he's a fallen angel who's trying to get back into God's good graces and doing anything to defeat the demons and the minions of hell to get back in God's good graces. But he's working for, I'm pretty sure he's working for someone from hell, like a demon or something like that. And they're taking spawns. This is King Spawn. I can't remember exactly what Spawn comic books is going on in. I want to say King Spawn, but it could be, I don't remember. It could be Scorched even. But so whoops, there goes the tag. Good thing I'm opening him. He's been being tricked in the comics the whole time, and he's just trying to get back into God's good graces, but it's not going to happen. And he finally figured it out, and now he's after the demon lady who had tricked him. I don't know like his background or his identity or anything like that, or who he is. And honestly, I'm so behind on the Spawn comics right now. I just read King Spawn like 11, and I got 12 and 13 like sitting here. But I'd say I'm a good month behind, or 2 months behind maybe, on all the Spawn Saga stuff. Now he comes with the same wings that the regular Redeemer came with, the blue and gold, which there was a platinum version of that. He's got a cool lightning background, and you get your handy dandy McFarlane standee. If I can get it out here, bam, handy dandy McFarlane standee. So like I said, this is a full on repaint. Like, it comes with the same swords, same wings. It's the exact same character, but for $7, I thought he was pretty cool, because I do like the Cursed. What they've been doing with him in the comics, I do like the character in the comics. So actually, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, I don't need a Dark Redeemer repaint. But then once I was reading him in the comic books and getting to know the actual character, then I was like, oh yeah, this dude's cool. Like, I want him, because he's he's just really driven, and he doesn't say a whole lot. His dialogue's a little weak, but it's a cool character, and they develop him in kind of a neat way. He's just being suckered, and he keeps being like, when can I see God? When can I get back into, heaven, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, after this mission, after you go hunt these spawns, because he's a Redeemer, so his job is to kill spawns. And that's what he's pretty much doing, either collecting them for them, or hunting them in, I can't remember where in the Spawn universe it is. If you remember, please drop it in the comments, because it's bugging me right now that I can't remember. I know it's not Gunslinger, so it's either Scorched, King Spawn, or regular Spawn that he's in. I know that really narrows it down, but I highly recommend reading some of the comics if you haven't been, because like I said, he's been an integral part of the story, especially right now with this collecting of spawns and these different types of, there's so many different spawns that came through when Al Simmons Spawn did his thing. Whoa, he's like NFL part. But there's a lot of different types of spawns that came through the portal when the big event happened around issue 300. And the fallout is still happening now, and I think we're on issue 323, 330 maybe. Actually, I think maybe 333. He is beefy. He has the same Now, I will say this is a full-on reprint, so there's nothing different about this figure than there is about the gold and blue Redeemer we reviewed, 2 years ago now, from not phase one, wave one. Hard to stand. The wings don't open and have a hinge, which I wish they would do, because they don't do that for any of the winged figures now. They did it for the Batman Who Laughs. They put a hinged wing on the Batman Who Laughs, and it was the best wing they've ever done. Where is he? He's right here. Come on, McFarlane. Hinged wings. Like, come on. They were so good. If you could actually open them and close them, and it give you able to do different looks. With these, you can go up and down, but not really. You can come in and out, but it's, then the balance gets way off. I do dig the sword. I mean, the armor is super cool, and in black and silver, it might even be cooler than gold and blue. So take that for what you can. Now, I will say I saw a box full of these in a Target being like returned or gotten rid of by the company. So if you find one out there, buy it. I think, like I said, $7, $7.50, something like that. They were clearancing out at like 70% off. So if you're still finding them out there, I recommend them, especially if you didn't get the first Redeemer. And read the Spawn comics, because that'll actually make you might want them a little bit more and make you understand who the figure is. See the standing problem. You know what to do. You know what to do. Till the next one. Deuces.